nationwide. The National Transportation Safety Board says its team has a lot of work to do to figure out what happened on the flight that made an emergency landing in Oregon. The hole opened up minutes into the flight from Portland, Oregon to California. Pictures and video from passengers show the damage. Remarkably, the two seats next to it were empty. One of the 174 passengers on board described what happened and praised the crew.
You heard a big loud bang to the left rear. We were like in row 20, and a whooshing sound, and all the oxygen masks deployed instantly, and everybody got those on. And the cabin crew was doing a really good job going around, and the pilot got us back down safely.
And this is not the first problem with Boeing 737 MAX jets. The MAX 8 was grounded for 20 months after two crashes that killed 346 people. The MAX planes returned to the skies in late December 2020. But again, they are grounded this morning as investigators try to figure out how that happened. And those images are incredible.
Terrifying. Absolutely. I mean, that could have been anyone's flight.
Yes,
so that's the first thought that came to my mind. But
of course.
Wow.
And that man was remarkably calm,
Absolutely.
explaining what he went through.
Yeah.
All right.